good evening, and welcome, everybody. And holy shit, Dunk, I don't know about you, but if I had a clue as to what was going on right now, I wouldn't be the man I am sitting here talking to you all. I'm totally...
Clueless Dawson.
Yeah.
Clueless Dawson. Welcome to the show.
I'm so out of the loop. I don't know what the hell's going on, and yada, yada, blah, blah. I tell you, I fighting up a migraine headache, and oh, well, it's been nightmarish, right? Nothing's been going right lately, and I'm surprised we even pulled it together for this, absolutely. But I think we've made it.
Well, we're here, hanging on by our dear fingernails, hoping that some miraculously fantastic show will come out of the abyss. We're not sure, but it'll probably be.
Forgot studio mode there. I'm trying to get Monkey added to the show. There we go. Do we hear you? Monkey, are you there? You gotta be shitting me. Really? Okay, hold on. Let me do this again. I thought for sure I had this right. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, Monkey turned up like 2 seconds before we're about to hit going on air, so we have to apologize for this slight technical delay.
Yeah. Okay, let me get rid of that. All right, and let me come over here. All right, now can we hear the monkey? Is he there? And he's gone. I shit you not. He just dropped out of the goddamn fucking back room. Okay, he's in again. He's in again. Did it work? Are you there? Hello. Here, hold on a second.
Great.
I'm pretty.
Yeah. He was there pre-show. I heard him pre-show.
Yeah. Literally, we were just about to go live, and I'm like, okay, hold on there, Monkey. We're just gonna do the intro, and we'll get you all in and stuff. And now he's just in and out. We don't hear him. Let's just see here. I'll get him to refresh his audio settings. I've got controls, but we'll see what we can do. Dear Lord, you can't make this up. You just can't. So
well, let's just get on with it.
Yeah. Just keep trying, Monkey. Scream and yell when we can fucking hear you and shit. So we figured that we would have to start right off with former President Vladimir Trump and oh, here I hear I hear you. Oh, okay. He's talking to other people, not us. That's helpful.
Yeah, that's a good show. He's on a different show.
Yeah. Barbara? What?
It's Monkey calling from the bucket. What are you doing in there? You get out of the bin.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's funky.
I don't think he's being heard yet. Hold on. Okay, hold on here. Is Monkey being heard right now, everybody? Like, what a clusterfuck this is. Does he exist? Hey, Secular Sakai, super chat in for $1.99 there, a super sticker. Is it new? Yeah, new. Well, this is definitely a new way to do things. Oh, and Jets 115 gifted 20 Shills memberships. Yes, you heard me. 20. I shit you fucking not. Thank you very much there. We'll have to read out the list of people, but at first I'm still, tongue-tied with a monkey here. We got to try to figure this one out. Trump has shown us all what a horrific piece of human steaming excrement he is. And they found him guilty, and he's a horrific, sad bastard. Proof now, right? You know?
Did we need the proof?
Yeah, well, now it's that's it, right? A New York jury found blah blah Trump sexually abused the advice columnist. That's that's some real harsh language. So don't be a Trump supporter. It's bad. Okay.
What was it? What was the advice columnist E. Jean Carroll advising on? What was it? What was the advice she was giving? Don't hang around with Donald Trump. He's a dirty perv. Was that her advice column? Columns you don't want to be seen with. Donald Trump column. There's a massive column.
Oh, like
what a
right now the guy can't do anything but just have it completely fuck up. Here to elaborate on this, right? Her lawyer says Trump has no legitimate arguments for an appeal. I rarely feel more confident about an appeal than I do on this one, said Robbie Kaplan, Carroll's lawyer. Cool. That means you're fucked, Donnie. Right? You can read between the lines, right?
Poor man, he's having such a hard time at the minute. We should really, give a bit of love and bit of feelings towards him at this moment in time.
Oh, what happened
fuck
there?
Fuck him.
Okay.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Oh, everything's all gone. Everything's all gone to shit.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah, we'll blame Monkey
Everyone
for the
back.
rest of the stream. Everything that goes wrong now is the monkey's fault.
Yep. Yeah, he's put Dick into panic mode. He's just hitting everything. Hit the grub muffin while you're at it.
Yeah. Actually, I should. But one last one to follow up here before we, leave Trump to his, cat litter box, whatever he sleeps in. Will Trump have to register as a sex offender after the verdict? What an interesting question.
See, I'm not really too sure on the legalities of this because this isn't a criminal case; it's a civil case. So I'm not too sure how that works in America. Well, I'm not even too sure how it works over here either. It's not the sort of thing I'm really expert on sexual abuse. I've tried it several times as a hobby, but it didn't go down very well.
In the chat, Trine Daly says no because it's a civil case. So a civil case doesn't make it so. Yeah, and PJCnet says civil case. I don't think so. So
he knows. He knows.
And CF Beauty as well. Civil, no registration. That's too bad. Because it's probably worth it. I mean,
there's still time. There's someone's going to come out the woodwork, and it will turn into a criminal case.
Yeah. And then let's see. I want to skip that one for a second. There's the big show of strength there by Vladimir Putler and whatnot, and he tried to project strength at the big Victory Day parade, and yet analysts say revealed only his isolation. It's not looking good, you dipshit.
And their one tank from the museum.
Yeah. It probably had like 4 or 5 dudes in there with handles spinning the wheels to make the tracks go, right?
I'm sure they just basically cut the floor out, and if you looked underneath the tracks, then you see these little Russian feet just pushing it along.
I like it. But it's a funny story.
Just made of fiberglass. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But it's a funny story because everybody picked up on it. I mean, it's supposed to be, the big, huge military parade of old. And it was more akin to like a classic car show, but you were limited to spending $5,000 on your car.
Listen up, you couple of bellends, right?
Oh, there he is.
When you give me technology, right, you need to get some crayons and draw me a picture.
I just thought you could read. It's just, I don't know.
No, I just pretend I can read.
Now, the funny thing is, Dick, what you were saying about the classic car show, because not only when they do these parades in Moscow, they have them all around the country, and some of the video that was coming out of these other parades all around the country. They were literally just people in like a larder. It wasn't even a good larder. It was a shitty old sky blue one. You know, it was all rusted up and everything. You know, just people sitting in the back.
It was like
utes.
It was more like the
tractors.
Moscovich Users Club on a drive. You know, going for cars and coffee, right?
Oh, I thought it was some kind of reenactment group who were doing reenactments of shitty Russian parades. No, it was real ones. Yeah. Bring the horse and cart out.
Yeah, and there's a Eurovision, Ukraine Eurovision's act city Chernobyl attacked before the performance here. This goes along well. The home city of Ukraine's Eurovision act was hit by Russian missiles moments before the band took the stage in Liverpool. Like, this is obviously purposely properly done, showing just how much the world needs to be rid of Putler.
Maybe they just heard the song, didn't like it very much.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean? Like, wow.
We can't vote. We can't vote. Here's a missile.
and they were performing the song "Heart of Steel," a song about troops who led an ultimately unsuccessful resistance against the Russians in Azovstal. Yeah. So I mean, you know, real heart-wrenching moment and whatnot, and they're launching, like throwing shit over the fence at them. It's just a never-ending chorus of horrible from over there. Thanks, Colin, for that too. Yeah,
it's kind of childish almost. It comes across like that, really, isn't it?
You know, it's like, oh, our parade sucked, so here we're just going to be even bigger jerks. You know, can't.
Oh well,
you can't ever. You can't trust anybody in that. In that circle.
Sweden won, by the way, with a real weird. Was it Sweden had a really weird one, or was it Finland? One of them countries had a weird song. But anyway, Sweden won for some reason.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying much attention. We had it on tonight, but I wasn't watching it.
It doesn't really exist over where I live. I mean, you know, it's not played on ice with sticks and a puck, so nobody cares.
There's no bacon in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where do you put the maple syrup? Yeah.
Here's Canadians' entry. It's called "I Love Beer."
Now check this one out, DK or Dunk. This is hilarious. Just the headline I get to read here. I love this.
Go.
Elon Musk unleash racist dog whistles to woo Tucker Carlson? What?
Wait, what? Let's just deconstruct that headline. What? No, I can't do it. You'll have to tell us a bit more about that one.
Dude, I had to practice pre-show to read that because I kept stumbling, right? You know, I had to practice. Crazy Cat One.
Wait.
Hold on, I got a shout out here. Crazy Cat One gifted a Shills membership out. Woohoo! Yay. Marshall Jones is the receiver of it. Thank you both. Oh, I got to do the other shout outs of the gifted ones, but first we have to go back to racist dog whistles because it's a thing. I'm seeing it. You're all seeing it. It's right there.
Now, do you think the guy who wrote that headline, who wrote a much longer headline, and then the editor says, "No, we need less words." I can't do less words and make it make sense. Don't care. Less words.
Yeah. So, Elon Musk got on his own website on Saturday and started dog whistle posting. Wait a minute. Is this like some kind of thing that the kids do that I don't understand? Does that mean, you know, like shagging on social media or something?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. Elon Musk knows all about social media, so he'll be the guy who knows what that means. We'll ask him next time he's on.
Even though it's funny, I feel like I'm also going to be an idiot if I keep making fun of this now, because now I obviously don't understand. Yeah, what is dog whistle posting? I don't get that either.
I've never heard of it myself, and yes, I am back, you mofos.
Is it? Is it when you try to get the attention of your lapdogs, the people who follow you or something? Would that make sense?
Well, it kind of like, I mean, if you're just making it up, then that's a pretty good go.
I am making it
I
up because I'm just guessing.
Crazy Cat 1 donated gifted another Shills membership to Johan Jansen. So awesome, cool. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the family and
Wicked.
stuff. Yeah, I hope you're as confused as we are. Because
Yes. And I do have to remind all these new members that we do expect cake on our birthdays. Just point.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah, sorry, Monkey. We've got a clue here now. In a series of reply tweets, he highlighted for his millions of followers thinly veiled racist tweets about black people doing crime against white people, thereby boosting them in Twitter's algorithm. What? Now I'm more confused. Okay, I thought that was going to clear it up.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was wrong.
All right, let's dig deeper.
Oh, God.
I don't think this is going to work. I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Let me try one more paragraph, and then we just give the fuck up. Then on Sunday, Axios reported that Musk had spoken with the recently fired Fox News host, fucker Carlson, about potentially taking his act to Twitter. Act, well reported. I like this writing. On Tuesday, Carlson confirmed that he would soon launch a version of his show on Musk's platform. One could reasonably wonder whether these things are related. So Musk is acting like a twit to get a twit? It just sounds like drunk men in a bar.
Well, Dolores in the chat says, in politics, dog whistle, dog whistle the use of coded or suggestive language in political messaging to garner support from a particular group without provoking opposition.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
So that's
Dolores,
QAnon.
Did you write that headline?
Yeah, that was no. Let me go to the bottom and see who gets the credit for this. Yeah.
We need to expand that out. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so now that it's still it makes more sense.
Kind of. Well, does it make sense? It's still kind of like doesn't. But yeah.
Now the retort here is there's a second to follow this up, and nope, there we go. Twitter CEO Elon Musk then came out and said they had not signed a former deal with fucker Carlson, and there is no firm plan. So, maybe fucker's a fucker. I mean,
Wait, hang on. So, now I am confused. So Twitter was claimed. People are. People are claiming that Tucker Carlson was being signed up to Twitter in some way.
No, he said it. Fucker Carlson said he was bringing his show to Twitter, and then right. Elon's Musk said no, that's not been signed yet.
Oh, do you remember the days when it was kind of easy and you just do you do like a flat Earth video and you debunk it? I mean, the real world seems harder.
Yeah, very much so. Oh, man.
Hey,
how the hell are we supposed to make sense with this when you can't?
Well, I was just going to say, go on.
I don't even remember. No, how are we supposed to make sense of it when you can't even read it?
Yeah, I was going to say, at least we may not understand what the hell we're talking about, but at least we're hopefully being entertaining while we're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check our visas depending on the countries we're being broadcast in. Yeah, and then there was an analysis here from The Guardian, so we have to go back over to Ronald's rump. He repeatedly lied at the CNN town hall. His biggest claims fact checked. And so San Levin here and his staff go through the town hall, and it is just pure, unadulterated bullshit over and over again. It's to the point now where to sit there and believe in what that moron is spewing out of that flap trap he calls a mouth is tantamount to Dunning-Kruger effect. You know, like that's pretty much where you are going back to flat Earth again. There, DK. Thanks for the reference. But you know, it's,
I mean, you're gonna have to explain. You're gonna have to explain a little bit this whole town hall thing because I keep hearing this, and I keep thinking of an actual building, it's an actual town hall, but it's not. It's a turn of phrase. Used in America,
no, it's a one-on-one conversation. Caitlin Collins was the host and kept trying to interject and fact checks his claims in real times, and he was just throwing it as fast as a pig could fling shit in a fucking pen. You know, it was really, really brutal.
He seems to be doing this an awful lot in a lot of interviews recently, where it's just like not making any sense whatsoever. You should come on this show. He
could write the headlines.
We got a seat for you. Yeah, we got a seat for you right here.
You're not getting paid though, bitch. Just remember that.
Hey,
But
who gets paid around here? Fuck off.
yeah, no, well, no, you know that's not the objective. Never mind. No, but now here's something that I thought was awesome because you think you know the world around you and what lives in the shadows and, you know, around the corner from where you live. But there is actual, well, sort of evidence growing that Black Panthers are in Rutland, England.
There's been a few of these. Is this an old one or is this a new?
No, it's just come up again because, you know, this time they've done DNA test and it's definitive proof a huge Black Panther or Panthers are prowling the UK countryside. I mean, you guys, you know, instead of the whole Yeti and Sasquatch thing, you guys went for gold. Never mind. We got huge Panthers prowling around. You know?
Yeah. No, this has been, these stories have been around for quite a few years. Although if you go scroll back to the picture, it does just look like a dog with a bin bag on its head.
It looks like he's hunching his back to take a dump. I mean, you know.
Although there was a fantastic news article a few years ago about the police going out to, you know, because there was reports of a panther or a tiger or a big cat in the countryside. Not her. And
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like why is there an arrow? I thought there would be more panther pictures. You know.
Yeah. No, what happened was they all went out there and they had the tranquilizer gun and everything, and it was just a big stuffy just in the middle of the field. Exactly the same as my daughter's got. You know, it's like, oh my god. Trying to tranquilize it
funny.
And just went thunk into the polystyrene.
Oh yeah, here's another picture, but I don't think this one's from the UK.
Tigers in Africa.
In Africa? No. Shh.
Yeah, that's just a putty cat. Oh.
Yeah. So you know, be careful because, you know, if you're out at the bar late at night, it might not be a cougar you're trying to pick up. That could be a Black Panther.
What's PJ
this
saying?
one though.
PJ is saying there was a load of big cat sightings in the late 1970s in the UK when they introduced the Dangerous Animals Act before a load of people set their pets loose rather than give them up to the authorities. Yes, yes, PJ, that is basically what happened. It's just they just let them go.
Oh, too funny. Yeah, because, you know, hopefully the neighbors did it right too. Like people with big eaty snakes that go all bitey and stuff, and people with hamsters and mice and whatnot, you know, get together at the park and release them. Why not? Right?
Yeah. And you know how far you can fling a snake as well. You can get a good swing on that as you throw it, just spinning around. Whee!
Isn't that don't they do that after the caber toss at the Scotland Highland Games or something? You know, snake throwing.
No, just drink whiskey.
Yeah. But here, check out this one. So Elon Musk has supposedly invited fired CNN anchor Don Lemon to host a show on Twitter as well. So Twitter is becoming that place where if you have been chased from your workplace in disgrace, call Elon Musk. I'm sure he's got a job for you. You know, that's weird.
Better write down his number for my future. See what happens.
I know a few YouTubers that could use that number.
Yeah, I used to be on a show called The Shills. I got kicked off of it. Elon, can you help me out there? No, never mind.
That's one step closer now. But one good thing I will say that Twitter has on the docket coming up is they're getting ready. Yeah. Well, that's true too. Man, she must be like balls of steel to go. Yeah, I could work alongside Elon Musk. He's stable, you know. Like, sure.
Yeah. She's gonna kick him into place.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Elon's a guy who has a vision and sticks to it. Oh, wait. Yeah. But they do have a good thing here. Twitter to launch encrypted direct messages with voice and video chat to follow. That would be a universal platform for hate and violence and all kinds of, you know, awful shit that Elon seems to love. So at least everybody that needs to crack encryption will know where to put their efforts to get the most for their dollar. So, you know, that's what it'll be. It'll just be the worst people of the Middle East and you know, human traffickers and all kinds of people all over it.
It's just going to become a mess. I mean, it already is a mess.
No. But there's definitely an argument that, you know, good encrypted chat is not a bad thing. Like cops were able to do their job before they could just snoop on everybody. You know, I'm not an advocate for that. Don't get the wrong idea here.
Yeah.
Now, this one, DK, I thought was crazy because as far as I'm concerned, it's happened years ago. But Google is launching an AI search engine featuring a conversational interface alongside its 25-year-old search bar. Well, whenever I put a search into Google now and I, you know, put in the keywords of what I'm looking for, it comes back to me with like, you know, the same question asked by a technophobe, whereas I understand what I'm doing and don't need the simplicity. It now tries to back me up and put me in idiot mode. So this is the same thing.
I mean, the last time I went to a 25-year-old search bar, I got thrown out for being too old. So I don't know about
that. But, you know, it seems to me like Google already responds to questions more than it does like Boolean old school search now when it comes to online. And
yeah, I mean, it does like just try to sell you stuff though. I find.
Oh,
Google,
yeah.
You know, it doesn't always give you the right answer unless it can sell you something. Apparently, DuckDuckGo is better for that. I'm not too sure.
I've been switching to DuckDuckGo. I've been using it a lot, and I do find it very refreshing, especially with the not tracking me, because instead of getting ads for something I just bought on Amazon, I get ads for something I might want to buy on Amazon.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You just bought some garden gloves. Here's 20 other alternatives you didn't want.
Exactly.
You've already got them.
Yeah, we couldn't give you shit alternatives while you were shopping, but now that you've bought them, here are the good ones, dumbass. You know, like that's what it feels like.
Oh, dear God.
Now, here's one that, you know, we've been talking a little bit about AI and content creation and stuff, right? So Spotify has ejected thousands of AI-made songs in a purge of fake streams. Yeah. And it's like, and when you read through here, Spotify, the largest audio streaming business, recently took down about 7% of the tracks that had been uploaded by Boomy, the equivalent of tens of thousands of songs, according to a person familiar with the matter. Tens of thousands. Like,
That's an
oh my
album.
God. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? You know, I don't know
Now
what you're
comes
doing.
in 10,000 CDs.
I don't know what you're doing for the next 4 or 5 years, but let's check them out. You know, like what?
Yeah, but that's the thing with the. I mean, I've tried some of this AI music stuff, and it's not particularly very good. I mean, yeah, it's very very clever, but the actual music itself is lacking. What would you say? A certain je ne sais quoi. A
Heart and
certain.
soul. Heart and
Well, yeah,
soul.
yeah, there
It's
is that.
the it's
It's but it's good. It's good. It's really good. It just it's like, well, there's the song, now re-record it. Yeah, for real.
yeah,
That's the way I look at it.
yeah.
But I can imagine you can crank it out. You know, before you even listen to it, you've got another 10 tracks. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
yes.
just the speed they could turn it around. I'm not
Right.
surprised it's tens of thousands of tracks, to be honest
Right.
with you.
Absolutely, because all you have to do is, this type of, I want to like a 3/4 time traditional waltz beat, but I want to put a more, 70s feel on it for a product that appeals to old people now, and you
Yeah.
get it right away, right?
Yeah, and you don't even listen to it. You just upload it. Bang. You know what I mean? You don't even check to see if it was any good. You just upload it, and one out of the thousands of things you actually put up might actually be good. The rest of it
That's
will
right.
just
Yeah,
mediocre.
and
it's weird.
and it's just one afternoon of typing and whatnot, and then another day. You know what I mean? Like you get it so damn fast. So I hope that this keeps up. I don't want to see that become the norm for like pop music or even for advertisements and stuff. I want musicians to have the work because damn it, I was a working musician. I'm not into this.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I wonder if it's the same thing's going to happen in the future with the porn industry. In the olden days when you could ring up a phone line and talk to a sexy voice on the end,
Yeah.
and she's a like 90-year-old, but you can't tell that. She talks like she's like dirty 18-year-old. But you just what is going to happen is like people will be tapping out video porn, and the porn sites will just be full of just AI generated. Never mind all the fingers and arms being in the wrong places. Well, they'll be in all the places. But you can just type whatever you want, and AI is just gonna make the world a fucking weird place.
Oh, and some of those anime type girly characters for young kids, cartoons and whatnot, they're going to be used in really nasty ways by some horrific people. It's not going to be pretty.
No.
How dare you do that to My Little Pony? I just no.
Oh, I don't know what videos you're watching. Pony cock. Dun, 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 dun.
There was one here I wanted to bring up. Now check this out here. I'll show you the image.
Go for it.
This is Turkmenistan, and those are what they label as mind-boggling methane emissions from two fossil fuel fields. They together, just from the two fields, are producing more methane than the entire UK. Right? That's like, oh my God, guys, somebody get these guys to sign a treaty because holy, that's a lot. That's just two of their oil fields. Two.
That's a big fart.
Yeah.
That's a huge fart.
That's enough cows to feed Texas for like, a month.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the things I hate about all this, trying to save the planet, going green and everything. Everybody's like, oh, I've put my can in the recycling bin, and then some fucker on the other side of the world is just like destroyed any carbon footprint you might have ever had on the
Right.
entire planet in the entire life you've ever existed, and it's just like just without even trying, they can just fuck it up.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's no reason to
bother?
give up. Yeah, well, no. See, I disagree there. It's no reason to give up. It's more reason to push them to do better. You know, I mean, it's horrible, right? We got a lot of issues when it comes to environment. The last thing we need is one bad player just making it way worse. Now, I know, we're, equivalent to UK. That's big because UK's up in the emissions ratings levels. No offense to anybody, because I mean, so is Canada, so is the United States. It's just how these countries are, right? But that's just 2 of their locations. Boom,
Yeah.
right. But here's something a little more lighthearted. Great news if you're an extraterrestrial hunter. Yeah, I said that. But UFO hunters are now building an open source AI system to scan the skies.
Hooray!
Yeah, sources
just what we needed.
Well, sources also confirm this is actually being done by MIT to find out what happens to an AI when it's bored out of its fucking mind.
It's looking out the window.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, still cloudy. Yeah. There's a jet.
Okay, what are they doing? Yeah, I've heard of this Sky 360 project. I mean, it is just basically just like a shitload of cameras that are supposed to be just like set up just to watch the skies and then record anything interesting. But yeah, really, I mean, hello?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, too loud. That was really, really loud.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now.
That's Monkey trying to fight with the damn app we're using here.
Oh man! Next time, get some crayons and draw me a picture, please.
We'll have to. We'll take you through it after. We'll have to make sure. There is depending on the phone you're on. If you're on a phone, there is an app and stuff, but we'll have to go through it after, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but yeah, the whole thing with the Sky 360 is to blanket the Earth in affordable monitoring stations and watch the skies 24/7. So they literally want to have the entire sky blanketed, so anything that moves is always on camera. This is going to send the reports of UFOs through the roof, but not alien sightings. There's a difference.
No, it's a bird. It's a balloon. It's another bird. It's another balloon. Oh, it's a fly flying in front of the camera. We don't need any more little dots in the skies. The UFO community is replete of video of just showing shit. It's not required. It doesn't help. It doesn't do anything.
No, you need something a bit more. That's for sure.
Yeah, like fucking evidence. Proper evidence, not just like oh, I saw something. It doesn't count. So I saw a fairy at the bottom of the garden tonight. Honest to God, I saw a fairy, and I realised it was a bug flying above my shed, and the light and street light I couldn't see was reflecting. Was like refracting through the bug's wings. So there was this like glowing little fairy down the bottom of the garden.
And do you know what? The thing that first popped into your head was that it was a fairy. That is weird, because I'd have just thought, that looks like a bug, and I'm going to fucking eat it.
Well, no. I mean, the first thing that popped in my mind was, what the fuck's that? And, I only use the fact that it was a fairy just because, I'm talking to simpletons. Like
it must be a fairy. Oh, gutted. It's not. It's only a bug.
But
that's how it went down.
But their whole thing, trying to blanket the sky with cameras to record everything. Well, SETI have been trying to blanket the sky with listening devices so they catch everything. And yet they don't catch everything, not even close. I just don't see this ever coming to fruition properly,
No, it's a stupid, very expensive idea.
The thing is, right, this is just people just have feeling so self-important that aliens would travel into fucking stellar space, right? And then come and like would be bothered with us. They'd look at us and go, "Shit, they still use radio waves, man. They ain't even got their own planet. Now let's just jog on to the next fucking you know what I mean? They wouldn't fucking bother with us. They're certainly not going to come down and experiment on us. What the fuck are they interested in us for? We barely crawled out of a fucking cave, mate. In like astronomical terms, you know, you could be looking at civilizations 200 to 300,000 years ahead of us that haven't managed to wipe themselves out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish them the best, but I don't think it'll ever find anything because physics. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Just,
But although I do believe that life is as common in the universe as it is on Earth.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I think that we'll find life just in our solar system. We got enough liquid water laying around, it seems,
I think so. Microorganisms. I mean, is it Europa? The moon. It's just oceans, isn't it? That's got to be. That's got to be harboring life of some kind.
But here, I want to switch it up here. We don't have the longest show tonight. I do have it's maybe not this show's normal night, although it might become this show's normal night. That's still a little bit up in the air. But I do have to make sure that supper is prepared and whatnot for my youngster. Well, 16, but he's on the spectrum, so I do the cooking very much. But here, this is a thing on kids. This is why I did the transition here. So let me just get this all set up right. Major psychology group is now warning of social media's potential harm to kids. I mean, seriously, how many times have we heard this? And parents seem to do mostly nothing, to the point where the app makers are now having to put in like parental controls and stuff that the parents still don't use, and the kids still just do what they want. Like, I think it's you're fighting something that is, there's going to be a group with that have that lack.
Impossible as a parent. Impossible.
Well, your audio's all clicky there.
You either take your children away from social media or you watch them 24/7.
Whoa, monkey!
You can't do that.
Monkey, hold on. Your audio's all clicking and popping and crazy. I can barely understand what you're saying. I don't know if it's a network issue, but holy, that's rough. Wiggle the cord. But you've got a certain group of parents that either are A, way too busy, or B, just too busy doing their own thing. But for whatever reason, you're just not going to get that level of parenting watching what they do on the devices. It's not happening. And we just keep hearing this report over and over and over.
Well, the thing is, and we're kids of the 80s, and we also heard back, then is don't let them play video games, or don't play that rock and roll music. The kids adapt. That's the key. That they miss out of all this sort of stuff. Yes, I do believe there are certain things about social media that are, bad for kids and bad for especially younger kids. But we've been talking about looking after the teenagers for a long time now, and look at us, we turned out just fine.
Now you're better. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, no, we can avoid that. Trust me, we can avoid that. Here is something that, because you're all watching us on YouTube, you're going to want to hear about this. It's a very limited thing they did, but it might start taking hold soon. But YouTube has started rolling out a test run of blocking ad blockers on YouTube. And, since Google is also in charge of Chrome, the browser, you could be in a situation very soon where Chrome doesn't allow ad blockers that definitely don't work on YouTube, and YouTube bans them as well. YouTube is really overdoing the ads lately as well. Like if as a creator, if you're not careful about where YouTube puts ads, they'll put 5 ads in a 15-minute video these days.
Yeah.
I think they're doing everything they can to just turn YouTube into a subscription. Everybody on premium.
I was watching a concert the other night. Well, it wasn't even a concert; it was an excerpt of a concert of classical music piece. And in the middle of that was a fucking advert. It's like you can't do that in the middle of a classical piece of music, you buckers.
You get an ad. Yep. Happens to me all the time. I'll go out to have a cigarette quick. My son will call me back in. I pause the video. I go back out to finish the cigarette and I instantly get another ad. What?
You do realize what will happen. If someone now will write an ad blocker. And then there'll be an ad blocker.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to need to soon. But it truly is. They're pushing everybody to premium. And on our side, as monetized creators here on the Shills, I will say we make way more money off premium watchers than we do people that let the ads run or click through them or whatever. So I don't have a problem with it as a creator, but as a viewer, it's driving me fucking crazy.
Well, the thing is, you have to think of it like this: how much is premium? Was it like $9 a month or something like that?
I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure.
I don't know. I've not really looked into it. I don't think it's a lot. But what you will find is that a lot of people who watch stuff on YouTube, they probably have like a Netflix account or an Amazon account. But what they will end up doing is watching YouTube a lot more than they do any of the other streaming services. So it might actually be, a pretty good thing. And also on the premium account on YouTube, you can watch movies. So it might not be that bad an issue.
Yeah.
I think it's just because we're used to it being free. We want to fight for it to stay free, but we're not actually sure why. We just don't want to pay any more out,
Yeah. Oh shit. One sec here. Monkey, one sec. Your audio's not coming through. You're in and out so often. I think it's got the thing all confused. 1 second here. Let's see if you're in now. Say something. No, it's not. Yeah, I don't see you. For fuck's sakes, man. I don't know why it's treating you like absolute garbage here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, he's going to reset and, audio and blah, blah. Yeah, mine going to gone crazy there just because there's something weird with his, and we're using a peer-to-peer connection. So if any one person has, issues or whatever, it can spread. We should be back to normal here. Let's see. I'm just disconnecting Monkey's connection there just to make sure. Should be okay now. Let's see. Okay. Jesus Christ. Let's see here. Time-wise, we're okay. We got a little bit more here. What about that the plane one there, Dunk?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a weird one. I mean, I don't know much about the story. I only heard about it today.
Yeah. But this idiot crashed a plane on purpose for YouTube views, and now he's in all kinds of shit with the, FAA in the States and whatnot. Oh, yeah. Like, how stupid can you be?
Big troubles.
Yeah.
Big troubles.
Aviation enthusiasts, when they looked over his video of him like getting ready and bailing out of the plane to let it crash, they're like, wait a minute, he hasn't even followed procedure correctly. Like it was totally staged. Everybody could tell. What an idiot. Yeah. And he's in big doo-doo now.
Talking of which, how is your pilot's license coming along there, Dick?
Not a chance. No.
You working towards that? Yeah.
No.
Jesus. I thought you were going to crash a plane for views.
Nope, not me. Not me.
Oh, fair enough. Crash something. Crash a car.
Yeah. No, I don't want to be crashing.
Crash a party.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got 3 million views, and he could be looking at 20 fucking years in prison.
3 million views isn't even that much to have done something like that. I mean, obviously, did he own the plane?
Yeah,
that must have cost
it was his.
Yeah, well, that cost a few quid.
Yeah,
you got
totally
3 million views.
I just don't understand. You know, he did not intend to reach his destination, but instead planned to eject from his aircraft during the flight and video himself perishing to the ground as his airplane as it descended and crashed. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Central District of California said. So they've already said you're guilty. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got no excuse. I think also it says in the article that that he didn't know where the wreckage was.
Yeah, but he had already removed it. Yeah.
He also got the cameras off it so he could upload the videos.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You know, this guy is totally hooped, man. This is screwing the pooch in a big way. Here, let's get his face up there just so everybody can see again. Yeah. There you go.
What a dink. Hang on.
Yeah.
Is that Starsky?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, no. It's not Starsky. It's not Starsky.
Oh, no.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't
he's not shooting down drones. It's not him.
People are gonna run around and think it is, you fucking guy. Jesus.
Poor stuff.
And then we got let's see here. There was one other thing I wanted to bring up. CNN reported this. George Santos, there, Republican, was charged by the Justice Department in a federal probe. And as you can see here, he has pled not guilty and he will not resign. So ding, 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 round one, fight. You know, here it comes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This weird guy, he's said throughout, any time anything's come up, he says he won't resign. He's been found guilty. He's been thrown out of America. I still won't resign. He's been shot and killed and chopped up into small pieces and put in a bag and buried into the sea. I still won't resign.
Yeah.
He's just going to keep going no matter what. It's fucking hilarious. It's moron.
I mean, how stupid, because at what point do you look yourself in the mirror to shave in the morning and go, oh my God, I'm such a fucking schmuck? You know, like when does the reality kick in with these people? I don't get it.
That's a great sponsor. Yeah, great segue, Dick, to our sponsor, Manscaped, for all politicians.
Yeah, we have the new wipe that shit off your face cream. It's great. Oh man,
fuck's sake.
Yeah, has your boss rubbed a hold position into your back from too much pushing? Shave your back with the Manscaped kit.
Yes. What a fool. What a fool.
Well, I figured the show was going to run about hour 15, hour 20 or something like that.
Hey, there's one last thing you haven't brought up. One last thing.
What's
moon landings.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't actually find that damn link. Hold on a minute, because I know where to find it now. Hold on. I just remembered. I know where to find it real quick. Yeah. So I got, you'll love this one, everybody, but reliable link. our source, the former head of Roscosmos now thinks NASA did not land on the moon. Even though the Soviets were actually, yeah, here, I got that. But even though the Soviets were actually orbiting the moon when Apollo 11 landed. Yeah, but this idiot, he doesn't believe it. You just, oh my God. Right? Look at him. Look at him. That's a face you can fucking trust. A punch, a trust. What? Ah, man. You know, I'm having a problem today getting my words out correctly.
How did they manage to find a hat so small? Did they get that from the children's department or something? That hat is so tiny on his head. What the fuck?
See, I was going to say, how did they cram such a ginormous melon into such a large hat? You know? I mean, look at that. There's enough room between the two ears, you know, right behind those dead eyes. You could rent that out if it was in, like, you know, Tokyo or Hong Kong or something. Christ, you'd get a couple thousand a month. It's large.
Now, what's funny about this is, I mean, I'm not subbed to all the channels I used to, but obviously Level Earth Observer, Mr. Flat Earther, was straight in there with a video about this. Yeah, straight in there. And I would imagine there'd be quite a lot of these moon landing deniers going into it, but his argument is just so weak. It's just
and
dude just saying, I don't think they did it.
No, it's totally propaganda bullshit, because the way he goes, like, this guy only ran Roscosmos for a little while, and it was like, you know, like 10 years ago or something. And his whole thing is, oh, how could they have had the technology to really land on the moon? Well, you were orbiting the moon trying to land a craft unsuccessfully to bring back lunar rocks and dust or whatever, you know. Just because you crashed doesn't mean everybody else is fucking useless.
Do you think do you think he's just suddenly found YouTube and seen all those videos of people saying, "Oh, how could they have possibly landed on the moon with this? They didn't even test. They didn't even test the lander on Earth. You know, what?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, damn! It's ruined.
Yeah. PJ, have you been in touch with the Russians? Have you been talking to them? You lunatic.
Yeah.
But that is a funny story. I'm hoping to see a bit more of that, though.
Yeah. I would love to see it. Yeah, now we can. I would love to see it evolve a bit more, because it could be funny if the conspiracist community gets a hold of it and starts running amok. Because then we have some real funny shit, right?
Yeah. And then you have some other Russian person in the Roscosmos would turn around and say, "Oh, he's just a fucking idiot. What are you listening to him for?"
Well, I think it goes to show how well conspiracy and propaganda go hand in hand. Because, I mean, that's a real good dance there. You know,
I think they were fucking made for each other.
Yeah.
90K.
It is. It is. So we're coming up on perfect timing here. Where, you know, anybody in the chat got something you want us to quickly look up, we can do it, and you know, we can talk about any goddamn thing we want here for a minute. There's a one of the anti-masker freedom people just lost a big Supreme Court case up in Canada, and everybody had a good laugh about that today. You know, I mean, seriously, my freedom, my rights. This is the Supreme Court, sir. You know? Oh, yeah. There was one guy recently in my area. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah, someone just says in the chat, the giant snapping turtle in Chicago. Don't know anything about that. Carry on, Dick.
I'm looking it up right now. Okay, what?
Yeah, okay. You got to look it up.
Yeah.
Dick, I have to ask you a question. Actually, I forgot
he's
what
looking,
it was.
He's looking stuff up.
I wanted to ask you how to pronounce something, but I'll ask you later.
It's beer.
Yeah. No, it's not enough beer. That's what it is. I've got one left as well, and there's no fucking 24-hour shops around here. Have you got 24-hour shops over there in Canada?
No, you can't sell alcohol 24/7 up here, but you can sell it till 11 p.m. any night you want.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that here, unless you got a 24-hour license, which is a tin.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Okay. The Superman going to the Donbas. Sent it to the Discord. Okay. Let's see here. That. Okay. Oh yeah, good. Another user with a different username on social media to help me stay confused in life. That's what I needed. Oh man. Okay. I'm terrible with names. So when everybody has like 4 different names and 5 different names, I get so confused. What? Geographic restrictions? Stick it up your fucking ass. Okay, forget it. Fuck you. Okay, here, we'll try another one.
Way
here.
too Canadian to watch this video.
Yeah, exactly, right? I sense alcohol, so, forget it, Oh, what's going on here now?
Alcohol.
How do I make things on Instagram like rewind and stuff, or is it one of these things that won't give me controls because they think I'm 5? Like what's the deal? Like fuck, I feel like I'm about to be handed crayons and a bib, Just enjoy the video. It's okay, Here, where's the playpen? Yeah. I can't I hate this. So here, what I'll have to do is I have to get it ready and then I have to bring it out of here and then I can refresh and then we can all see what happens. Okay, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, we're in trouble now for sure. Yeah.
I made sure I hit the wrong notes.
Yeah. If you're, I'll give you a warning here. If you're a creator on YouTube, for the love of God, listen to what I'm telling you right now. All over YouTube, you will see free to use, no copyright music, background video stuff, and all kinds of crap. And almost every one of those people will shove that free to use, no copyright thing straight up your colon in about 2 years by then signing to a royalty rights company and submitting it to YouTube for content match. And then what they do is they say, oh, well, you've got it on like 60 videos. Here, be one of my Patreons at the $20 a month level, and I'll take away the copyright claims. And you're forced into a rights royalty per month subscription, and YouTube allows this to happen. Just don't do it. It's been going on for a long time, and YouTube won't do a goddamn thing about it. Oh, yeah. Every so often, we get 5 videos from like the first year of the Shills that are all of a sudden, claimed for copyright. Yeah, who cares? I'll probably delete those videos anyway,
Yeah.
But it always happens now.
Yeah, that's what we've been pushing for, all original content on here, not using any clips or,
Yeah. And technically, these guys that do it, because they've offered a license as free to use, no copyright, if you have a screenshot, you could lawyer up and you could say, no, screw you, I'm not paying you, and you would win. But, you're a creator with 1,000 subscribers making videos. So where does this lawyer come from, right? So you're screwed. Just don't do it, Yeah.
Yeah. The free lawyer. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's around.
But yeah, I think on that note, it's just time to wrap it up, because then I have just enough time to make sure that people are fed and stuff, and I won't have Angry Child giving me all kinds of hell. So
no Angry Child tonight.
No. And he's had up and down lately and stuff and blah blah going on and shit. So he just needs it to be cool, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you people watching, you're lucky you got a bloody video at all to watch. just be thankful. Just be thankful. And do the usual thing, hit like, subscribe, and share, and all those little doohickeys that help push the channel forward. And maybe next time we'll be a bit more organized. Who knows? But
yeah, I've got a couple of great videos we were going to play and whatnot, and we didn't quite get to it, but they're saved for next week because, oh man, we got some funny stuff. Big thanks there to CF Beauty, because, half, 3/4 of that was found and whatnot by her. So well done. Thank you very much. And
thanks for her being in the chat, talking to you little doodlies in the little chat box. So thanks for that too.
Yeah, and to the rest of our moderators and stuff, and not Patreon, but that is coming because YouTube's very greedy, and but members and supporters and all that, and I guess it's time to say.
Off
See
we
lady
fuck.
there? See the fuck lady there?
Good fucking night, fellow babies.